With a radar chart, most of the time, most of the ones you'll look at will be monthly. So there'll be 12 arms. Make sense? Okay. So these are not going to be perfectly accurate, but you'll at least get the idea. Normally, you would do these so that they're perfectly accurate. Okay, that's sort of the beginnings of a radar chart. It's a very ugly one, but don't stress about that. Now, when it's done by months, you're going to go January, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Cool? Now, what you would do then is if you were doing something like temperatures, okay, you would draw the scale on there as though it's the horizontal axis or the vertical axis, sorry, of your graph. So let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 degrees. Cool? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Cool? And that would be the same on all of them. Now they would normally be even. But at the moment, I'm just drawing them roughly so you can see what the hell I'm doing.
And then you go around and make them explode.
50, 50, 50, 50. So I'm now marking my scale on all of them. And whatever you do, if you do 2 centimetres here, you do 2 centimetres all the way around. Cool? Okay, so you've now drawn it. Now you don't have to draw it in this one, but this is how they're just constructed. Okay? Next thing you do is you plot your data. So you can plot more than 1 year on this. That's one of the good things. It's just like a line graph, except you can plot more than 1 year and it goes around in a circle. That's a shame. Okay, so let's say that average temperature in January was 40. Then there, then there, then there, then there. Doesn't really matter, I'm just adding data as I go. Okay, so I've added the data. On each of the arms, I've added whatever the data was.
So was it in January or
average temperature of Jan, Feb, March, April, May. Okay? Yeah, well now what we have to do is join these with straight lines using a ruler.
I love to look at that ruler. It's so hot. Makes me go.
Okay, so that's say 2013 data. Okay, that's the average temperature in Coonamble in 2013. From that, you should be able to tell me, right, what was the maximum temperature and when was it?
December.
It was 50 in December. And November. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So those are the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you should also be able to tell me what was the lowest average temperature. Which month?
September and
Yep. And
July.
July. And they were an average of? 20. So you should now be able to tell me what the difference is between the maximum average and the minimum average. 30. You take your 50 minus your 20. Cool? So far you're getting all the information there. That was the difference in the average temperatures. Okay? Now, if I had another one on there, then you'd be able to compare them. But in your examination, the one that you've got only has one set of data, so I'll only show you the one set of data. Okay? It won't have temperatures, but it's the same thing. If I said, if I changed those from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I changed it to 20%, 30, 40%, 60, 80, and 100, were there any that hit 100%? Yeah, December and November. And if I said, okay, at October, how far from 100% was it? Remembering they go 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. How far was October from 100%? 20, 40, 60. So how far from 100? Yeah, you're 40. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's all there is to radar charts.